what's your thoughts on possession, being possessed by lower or higher beings?
The first thing is that higher beings never want to possess. Okay. 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 And if any beings are trying to possess your, like this is your physical body, okay, it's housing your spirit. Okay, it's your house. It's like a temporary house, right? It's like a machine. It's a temporary house for your spirit. Now, in that house, another entity comes within that house. Now, if it is coming, then it can only be for some negative, because it has no business being there according to the multiversal universal law. And if a lot of people are allowing that to happen and they want that to happen, just there might be some benefit they're gaining from that, like which can be any kind of thing, like magicians and stuff, like ones who have to do this kind of magic, and like who have to walk through wall and things like that, put their hand in a glass, those kind of things, so for them they need this kind of possession to be able to do that. Okay, so like then either you have a tie-up with that entity, or that entity is invading your house.
Okay, either you invite it or it comes in on its own. Right.
So either way, it's not a wholesome thing in any situation. And higher beings are never into possession anyways. They do not want to possess your home, because they understand the multiversal laws, and they don't know that this is not the right thing to do from any like sort of standard or the laws of the multiverse. It's not so they will not do it anyways, so that's why all this so-called channeling, where the beings say they're channeling higher beings and stuff, that's why it's such a joke, because higher beings will never do that. Okay, I mean,
so when people are channeling, they're actually channeling lower beings, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and entities which want to create confusion, like false information, nonsense, like this kind of thing. It's never, because higher beings, they don't believe in this kind of thing. They're not for that kind of intrusion or intervention at all. So wherever the word like channeling, you can consider that possession too.
Okay. Yeah, you actually can, right?
Yeah, you can, like so you have to understand like that this is the case in this. It's never a positive thing. Let's just put it like that. Okay, in under any circumstance or situation, whether whether it's happening with your like you are like saying yes to it, you're saying like, yeah, I want this to happen, or whether it's happening through some other means, and that's why like a lot of things like alcohol, for example, when people drink a lot of alcohol and stuff in this world, and then they create holes in their aura, a lot of holes.
Yes.
Yeah, so then entities can actually use those holes to come in and that thing. So you're opening yourself up. So there are different ways you open up yourselves to these influences. Okay. So, but for that, you will have to do the actions first,
Okay.
Like, yeah, anything else will happen later, your actions will come first.